I'll watch that later. Emotional Army Chance. Notice what I watch. Double Weenie Hut Monday. Oh, actually, just a little desktop. Where can I see the full image? It should be on my Twitter somewhere. But I saw people talking about the Froggy to go on to that. I'm gonna change the thing. iDubbbz drama. I'm gonna watch this video because have any of you seen the whole iDubbbz and Froggy Fresh drama? Still love the cover. I'll find the background. Here's what I'll find it for you, and we're gonna watch this. That's the equal thing.
And I think you found out that iDubbbz and Anissa don't play games.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Brief update, I am healed from Creator
He
Clash
lost.
2. It was a success. Alex
Again.
Wasabi beat me up. He won his fight fair and square, and I have all the respect for Alex. He's a good competitor, and I have respect for all the other
No, you
fighters
don't.
on the Creator Clash card. And thank you to all the fans who came. It was an amazing event. I'm very happy, very emotional, awesome experience.
Sure.
I'll never forget it. Having said all that, you guys are here for the juice and the grease. So I'm going to give you guys the grease and the juice, and that all has to do with Froggy Fresh. The reason I didn't address any of this sooner is because I was terrified of jeopardizing the success of the event.
Jeopardize? Oh my god. So he was scared of jeopardizing it? You jeopardized the event by kicking him off. What?
Because there are a lot more people involved in this than just Anissa and I didn't want to fuck it up for them. These are people that I really care
You
about.
fucked it up for Froggy Fresh.
And I felt like it would be very selfish if I was like, I understand public perception right now, guys. I'm just going to make a quick 10-minute video, and I'll squash all the rumors.
You know what you could have done? Because there was a lot more people going because Froggy Fresh was going. No, fuck off. Dude.
Beef. I have no idea what public perception for this video is going to be. That's why I'm doing it.
Public
now,
perception
right?
is you're a fucking
The
idiot and
event is
everyone
now
knew
over
what you were
with.
saying.
I can
You're just
risk
being
it,
an asshole.
I can air my grievances, and we can see where it goes. I need to bring you guys up to speed on where I'm at as a person and as a content creator. My philosophy for a while was, well, people will figure it out through the videos I make.
So, Foxy, are you in my Discord? I'm gonna just send it into the general chat. Or, common area. But, fucking hell. Everyone knew what you were saying, iDubbbz. No one thought about it. No one didn't guess this. No one. Wait, let me tag Slug. But okay. No.
But the problem is, the videos I make, I mean, I sort of avoid speaking from the heart. I'm just going to focus on a thing, on a piece of content. I think I have bad association
My dogs are
with
barking.
sharing my life on the internet. I'm like, no, that shouldn't be my thing. Like, leave that up to the vloggers. But I think it's important to share where I'm at. So none of what I'm talking about in this Froggy Fresh video feels like I'm being hypocritical or, I'm misleading you in any way. I think a lot of the content I've made has been irresponsible and misguided.
Okay. So, yes, everyone does. Shocker. Shocker. You don't like the content. I don't like the old content either.
And I think I've hurt a lot of
Say sorry to Keemstar then.
I've made.
Go say sorry to Leafy.
Despite many people being entertained by it, you know, I'm not trying to take that away from you. If you feel like you've learned important lessons or you have grown as a person because of the content I've made, I don't want to take that away from you. With some good can come a lot of bad. And I think I've done a lot of bad. And, you know, at the bare minimum, I've just put a lot of negativity out there in the world. And I'm working on not doing that. I plan on expanding on this in a further video.
Okay. Alright, Sab, you know where my DMs are. Damn, you got that fast.
Get the fuck out of my room and play Minecraft!
Fucking hell. What's this one?
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
Ooh. I also want to show this art so I got 2 new arts, but one I can't show, but one I can show. I got a commission. But okay, iDubbbz, I get it.
I think there's a lot of content from over the years and some behind the scenes that I'd love
But why?
to share with you guys. I think it would give clarity
Why not?
to where I'm at. But in this video, that's probably about all I can say.
Okay.
I don't want to distract from what the focus is.
What's the focus?
The focus is kicking Froggy fresh from the Creator Clash card. The main reason Froggy was kicked from the card was for collaborating with Sam Hyde. And, you know, for anyone who's been following...
Okay. And why is Harry still there? Why is... Fuck all. Okay. Why?
In the story, that's fairly obvious. Froggy has explained his side of the story multiple times.
Why is it bad to train with Sam Hyde? Why is it bad to train with Sam Hyde?
Unfortunately,
Who said it was bad to train with Sam Hyde?
that it's about OnlyFans, or that it's about Anissa's mom, and that's extremely deceptive because he knows why he was kicked from the card. The one indication I gave him was Sam Hyde, and I wasn't...
It's training. Harvey from fucking Epic Mealtime did it. Harvey, when he was fucking sucking iDubbbz's dick for 2 weeks, or that week, said it's like, oh, it was because of the OnlyFans thing, or everyone's like, oh, it's the OnlyFans thing, or maybe it's just because of that. It's fucking cuck. What a fucking cuck.
Anyone who's mentioning the fact that Harley trained with Sam Hyde for the year previous, that was before Sam was saying this about my wife.
I don't think so, Anissa, bitch, ho. Fucking Anissa, what an ugly piece of shit. But look how beat she is. Oh, nice jack-o'-lantern teeth.
That's like
I can't wait to see what
Look
she
at
looks like.
the other fucking chard across from her.
She's 32. Her teeth look like a pumpkin head. Like
It's the Anissa Joma hole stretcher. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him and his wife's a slut.
So yeah,
Oh my god, iDubbbz. I didn't know that. You thought everyone fucking hates your wife. Okay, everyone hates your wife, iDubbbz.
yeah. Now that
Not
this
new.
guy is on the daily insulting my wife, I think it's pretty fair to not want to associate with him in any way. We did ban Sam from the first event, so it's not as if he's confused about where he stands in all this. I don't like him, and Froggy knows.
Your
that.
wife
Froggy
doesn't
knows
like
that
him,
I
that's
don't
why.
like him. Of course, that's why he was banned. None of this is like news to Froggy. Froggy knew all of this going into it.
No. You didn't like him because Harvey trained with him. and he was trying to enter. He paid for a fucking ticket, and you just banned him because you didn't want him to be there. You don't have to show the man. You don't have to show him on the fucking big screen. It's like, oh, look who's here. Jam high.
For anyone who's under the impression that Froggy has been like reasonable and chill and respectful through this whole process, he hasn't been. He's been a piece of shit. I'm not happy with how he's behaved. He's talked mad shit about me.
Ian doesn't want people who are bigger and more talented than him upstaging him.
You're untalented, iDubbbz. You fell off.
Anissa.
Ian's masculinity has been completely removed via Anissa.
I mean, the masculinity is kind of a fucking flawed thing. But yes. But
participants of the event.
This is really a lot of weird, tender, soft people. Creator Clash people are real, like, these type of people.
Fucking Froggy.
The event itself.
This is really like the patty cake league for like.
It is patty cake league. Okay? iDubbbz is really thinking people are fucking fighters? No. No. There's very few fucking people that are fighters. Dad is more of a fucking fighter than AB, and AB's a little bitch.
Social media boxing. You know?
He doesn't like the culture of Creator Clash, and he mentioned that.
And Chris Raygun and all these people, it's like.
Oh, you want to see what fucking happened to Chris Raygun? Chris Raygun fight? Do you want to know? I know. Oh yeah, I love this one. Do you want to know what Chris Raygun looked like fighting? This is the guy that Chris Raygun got it. I wouldn't fight this dude. Even if I had even if I trained for like 6 years against this guy, and this guy just gained the weight, gained 20 to 5 pounds, I wouldn't beat him. This is Chris Raygun. Well, not now, but look at that. Look at him. Look at him.
Let's go.
He's gonna die.
He's very hesitant to come out there. And Chris, 1-2's down the pipe. Okay, well,
Look at the height difference.
Not worshiping party at these things, and I don't get it. I don't get what all this shit is all about. But everybody's there to worship Ethos or fucking Ethos or touching Ethos titty or pussy.
To be honest, I thought it was quite the gift to you that we'd kick you off the card.
This was said after this happened. Some of this was. But everyone said the same thing. Everyone said this, Aaron from fucking Game Grumps was in this. iDubbbz, you are not a fucking organizer. You are not anything but a little bitch that can't fucking handle people. Fuck. The UFC doesn't even fucking kick out Trump, and he's a fucking problem.
Misfits. It's like that's the culture that you want. You want the non-sissy, you want the macho dude culture who can immediately just pivot into boxing for misfits. It's like that's the culture that you.
He got kicked out of fucking this boxing event, and Keemstar said, "You know what? I'll get you a fight, bro. I'll get you a fight." And then Harvey was like, "Oh, get him a fight. Get him a fight." Fucking Keemstar. Okay, why is Keemstar? Why do some people have to fucking agree with Keemstar sometimes?
You want the non-sissy, you want the macho dude traditional boxing culture. So go over.
And what was the point of the fucking picture, iDubbbz?
Box for them. You don't even have to miss that many months of training. You've been training. So hop on one of those cards. But unfortunately, Froggy doesn't want to hop on one of those cards because he thinks the skill level is too high.
Personally, in my opinion, I think the talent at Misfits and Happy Punch is in a different league that is out of my league.
Oh, go fuck yourself, iDubbbz. Go fuck yourself. This is a fight I actually want to see. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Wow. Crack games, yeah. This is actually a fight I would see, because you don't fucking see large dudes like this. He's just cherry picking it.
And then right here is down. You stop. I mean,
Okay. Well, guys. Look.
And then right here.
At Crater Clash, guys. Just Crater Clash, by the way.
You gotta watch with your chin high in the air as a tall guy like. Down. You stop.
Yeah, and that low left hand against the shorter guy.
Chris trying to work his way in, footwork.
Yeah, he's doing that. I can fucking do the same thing. Fuck, let's look at fucking Dad and AB. Let's look at that. Let's look at the fucking fight here. Watch this. First round TKO.
Introducing first, fighting in the blue corner. He's
My first round stoppage is.
Nice body shots by
Oh, guys.
Trying to back AB into the corner and land big shots to end the round. I mean, come on. It turns quickly from boxing to assault.
Just fight someone who...
Left hook. And there is round one. He survived Dad for one round. That's an accomplishment in its own right. Wow.
Yeah, that's for the stats right there. What a round. He's so dead.
Right hand. AB's landed flush. Dad trying to...
who's weaker than you.
So I'm done with boxing. I can fulfill my current obligation.
Go fuck yourself. What a clown.
I'm not interested in going further in any other boxing.
It's such a fucking cop out that you're like, all right, I'm such a victim for getting kicked off the Creator Clash event when I knew what would get me kicked off the Creator Clash event.
He said he didn't.
Now you're like,
No one knew how you got fucking kicked out, you fucking tard.
I don't want to box anymore. It's like, come on. If you look at my text exchange with Froggy, it's
You can't just flash this on.
anymore. It's like, come on. If you look at my
Hey
text
dude, I just want to clarify. I'm not mad at you. I just want this ever to go event well. I'm proactive thing. I just want to find a solution and appreciate your friendship. Like, I've upset you. I understand why. But what's wrong with me? I cannot work with Sam Hyde. He's been very nice to me. It's a tricky situation. I personally have been hurt a lot of things he has done. If he's your friend, that's totally understandable. I just don't get along with him. I'm afraid having him associated with this event and others is also aren't comfortable with it at all. Yeah, he's my friend. What? That doesn't connect. There's something in the middle of this. The view, okay. View all? Fucking tard. Yeah, do I have to pull up the fucking Sam Hyde tweets? Like, what are you doing? I'm gonna pull up the fucking Sam Hyde tweet. Like, do you want to know what fucking Sam Hyde said? Fucking hell, let me pull up. But okay, let's keep reading. He's my friend. I don't understand. Me going to Rhode Island to work with Sam has to do with anyone who is uncomfortable with him. They don't have to see or work with him. I agree. Privately, what you do is absolutely your own business. Your own business, iDubbbz. your own business? So you could? I had similar issues last year. No problem with Harley. Yeah. No problem with Harley. What's it called? I had similar problems with Sam Hyde. It ended up attracting a bad crowd. You said the N-word. You used to fucking say it. Tard. I got harassed online about it a lot. It was because it was a public display. Because you make it public. And that's nice if you to give Harley permission to work with Sam. I didn't know I needed your permission as well. Okay. It's not about permission. He just called and asked if I was cool with it. But he was making content around it. What? So we're actually discussing this right now? If I want to work with Sam Hyde, you can prevent me from fighting in this event? He actively makes content about wanting my marriage to end. My wife is evil. Everyone's fucking said that on the internet. Wow. You know what? You know what I also can do on Twitter? You want what's trending? iDubbbz is trending on Twitter. iDubbbz is trending on Twitter. Well, let's see. Let's pull up the iDubbbz trending hashtag on Twitter.com. Wow, Turkey Tom and Nicholas. Retweet if you think iDubbbz should train with iDubbbz. Fucking. Can't believe this guy killed iDubbbz. Fucking hell. Like, everyone's clowning on you. You're the clown. Alright, let's keep reading the text. Before I fucking have a spasm. He actively makes content about my wife, blah, blah, blah. I'm wondering if you can understand where I'm coming from on that. And Froggy says, I can understand it. I feel sorry about that. But also you have to understand, he's my friend. I can't understand. I tell him I can't be friends with him because Ian said so. That's why I'm asking. If I work with him, are you gonna prevent me from fighting in Creator Clash 2? iDubbbz is just fucking... That's a question. iDubbbz says, it's not a reflection. It's just very painful and difficult for me to dealing with that and to keep a distance from includes the project. iDubbbz, say, yes, I don't want you to fight or dog with fucking Sam Hyde. That's avoiding the fucking question. I would appreciate and of course Froggy Fist says, I would appreciate a yes or no answer, man. I'm trying to figure out I'm going to practice if I'm going to practice boxing or not tomorrow. Froggy was gonna give up fucking going to Sam Hyde over this. Wow. And then iDubbbz says it kind of depends on your plan, because Sam Hyde is banned from our event. If you want him there, be there. We cannot recommend that. That's not answering the question. You're avoiding it. And he says, my plan is to go to Rhode Island to hang out with him. So again, I ask you to work with him. Are you going to prevent me from fighting in Creator Clash 2? I would appreciate a yes or no answer. I have to talk to my coach about practice this week. Wait, I'm not sure I understand. Now you do? That you aren't expecting him to be at the event, or are you going to make content together? He has not mentioned attending the event, so I don't believe he's going to attend to do so. I have not discussed this with him. I do attend make content with him. Now I've answered your questions. Will you be respectful to answer mine? And then iDubbbz says, this is an event very important to me. I'm trying to understand everything so I can make the best decision for everyone. I need time to think about this. I don't want to be rash. Answer the fucking question. And then it's like, so I'm going to schedule practice this week. And not knowing whether or not you're allowing me to fight in the event is I'm going to hang out with someone you don't like. iDubbbz, stop texting like a fucking woman that doesn't just okay. Have you ever had the ex-girlfriend who was like, I don't like you hanging out with those friends, but go ahead. This is like my mom texting. And she's like, I don't like you replying to Oregon, Tacoma. But you can do what you do. Just say it. Just say you don't like it. And Froggy would just say, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go find a new coach now. And then here comes iDubbbz saying, I don't understand why you're talking to me like this. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it's an awful experience I had with him. Potentially, it leads to another year of harassment for me. And Anissa, I can't take this stuff lightly. Can you guarantee I'm not going to end up affecting view all? What's the view all? This isn't someone I didn't like. I don't like. This is someone I dedicated disrupting an event. We're running a charity, harassing. It's two main organizers, and it's sending fans to his base and bidding. I want you to fight. I just want to let you know the pain has caused me in our Anissa event. Pain, okay. Here's the pain. Here's the pain. Okay. The pain is you can't fucking text like a fucking person and say yes or no. And Froggy finally says, because you're going to tell me who I can and can't be friends with. I'm going to Rhode Island to work with San, and I'm scheduling practice for this week. If I'm being removed to the event, please let me know. I said you couldn't be friends with him. I just would prefer if you waited until after the event to post content with him. No, you're not saying that. You're not saying that. No, you're not. Yeah, that's weird. I'm not the type of person that can just make it do whatever. If you want or what is convenient, I have family, life and family. You're not gonna change my mind. I'm going to work with him. I'm going to try to cook dinner for my kids. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Froggy is just trying to get to the fucking point. Right. And it sounds like it's a personal problem, so you're interfering with your business. Yes, it is. If it wasn't my intention to dedicate things to you, I just wanted to give you my perspective because we even talked about this topic before. Ultimately, this is your decision. I'm sorry the convo went in this direction. How are you supposed to respond? What? Does that mean it's like, okay, I'll fight, thanks? And that was a huge fucking split.
That I didn't want to kick him from the car.
No, you played the game, iDubbbz, that you just wanted to ring around the rosy. Didn't just say it. Froggy's just said it's like, hey, I'm not gonna do this if you don't want me to.
The point where I was like, okay, I don't want you working or training with Sam Hyde, but you're doing that, so all right, I'll look past it. I don't want you making content with Sam Hyde. But
you're not saying that.
It seems like that's a real deal breaker for you, so I guess I'll look past it. It came to the point where I was like, can you postpone releasing content with Sam Hyde?
Look, you know me and Sam don't get along.
Where in the text chain was that? Alright, what does Keemstar have to say?
you know, we put a lot of time and energy in this creator clash thing. I don't want it to be about Sam Hyde, so just don't let it hurt the event. All right, go train with him, have fun, but don't let it hurt the event. Don't make it about Sam Hyde. That's what I would have said to you if I was iDubbbz.
Right, and
iDubbbz just played around the question.
guess what? Like, I didn't even plan on releasing none of the Sam Hyde content until after the event.
If you don't know who Sam Hyde,
This guy's retarded. Straight up. I'm sorry, that fucking retard school that you went to, fucking iDubbbz, didn't work out for you.
it is. He's, whether or not you love him or hate him, you have to recognize him as
Fucking iDubbbz is cherry picking. iDubbbz came out and said, "Is like, hey, can you not post this?" When was this text combo, iDubbbz? When... You know, let's look at what iDubbbz is a moron. Yeah, everyone's fucking clowning on you harder. And iDubbbz, you didn't say he couldn't or couldn't. Could or couldn't. Just say yes or no. And, okay, I text fucking bad. I don't text that well. But I understood what it was being said. If my mom if my mom said that to me, I would fucking be to the moon. I'll be over to the moon, and it's like, okay, Mom, what are you trying to say to me? And she's like, well, I don't want you with this guy. I'm like, okay.
whether or not you love him or hate him, you have to recognize him as
What? Sneeko versus most. What? What? This was day of the text chain. Oh God, you're fucking retarded.
He's the most talented comedian alive. He's the most talented comedian of our generation. He's gonna probably be the greatest comedian of all time. He's insanely, he's a genius. I got a chance to...
What does this bring up, iDubbbz? That you're retarded? Yes, it is.
I trained with him. He welcomed me into his environment. He paid people to train me.
I didn't even plan on releasing none of the Sam Hyde content until after the event.
Didn't you tell them that? I thought you told them that.
Ian requested it through text. He requested that I did that. What I didn't like that he requested that, because that's not.
Okay.
I don't think that's
This is
appropriate.
okay. I can agree one thing, but iDubbbz didn't say you shouldn't. But iDubbbz didn't say you should. Dances around the question.
He didn't think it was appropriate. I do not think that is appropriate. Do you think it's appropriate?
I want you to just get beaten the shit out of on the street sometime.
Publicly calling my wife a whore and a slut.
I think initially you can just buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this has got a separate Etsy page where she sells her pussy.
Yoko Ono was too
It's probably fucking true.
concussed to fight in Creator Clash for the second year in a row.
Life is so easy for a certain gender. All you have to do is say that my uterus hurts. What'd she say this
Seb,
time?
do you
My
want to
uterus hurts
join?
or
I'm gonna. If anyone wants to fucking join and watch me try to fucking, so I can not sound like I'm gonna have a stroke. on stream. I love that. I would like to not have a stroke right now.
Probably your uterus fell out from getting blown out so much by toys.
Is that appropriate, Froggy? Do you think that's appropriate?
I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay, you don't think it's appropriate that I set boundaries. I don't think it's appropriate that you are hanging out with a guy who doesn't think women are people. Like, I don't think that's appropriate.
I was like, I don't think you should be telling me when I can't release content. Like, this is my career. It's what I do for a living.
But you complied with it, right?
But I was going to anyways. But I didn't like people telling me that. I thought that was out of line.
I don't know why he's saying that he was planning on waiting to post Sam Hyde content.
You didn't say he couldn't or could. The text was just you dancing. Fucking clown.
We have the Twitter timeline.
Every time the video's gonna play, I'm just gonna play this clown music. Is there like an hour? Okay.
If him stop posting Sam Hyde content. It's fucking weird. I don't know if he thought it was like a loophole to post on Twitter about Sam Hyde. So I think in his head he was like, I was gonna wait to post Sam Hyde content. Parentheses, YouTube video.
Like, cause like it's not my problem that you have personal beef with the greatest comedian in the world. If I go to Providence,
how am I the simp? How am I the simp? I want to know. Is it because it's a woman? It's because it's a woman, isn't it? It's okay to simp for a big gross dude. It's okay. It's understandable. He's big and he's gross. As soon as you simp for someone who's literally your partner, your life partner, that's too much. That's kind of gay.
If I go to Providence, Rhode Island and get an opportunity to work with him, that should be my option when I release that content. And it's got nothing to do with you. Not everything that people do with Sam Hyde involves iDubbbz, and I think that he misinterprets that.
We're not talking about people. We're talking about what you do with Sam Hyde, because you're in my event. I wish there were many layers of separation so I really could be that disconnected. Unfortunately, I have to be around you. You have to fight at my event. I have to share the same space as you know, in the parties, at the event itself, and I don't want to do that. I have no interest in sharing that space with you.
So for him to tell me, hey, could you wait until after the event to release that? In my mind, I'm thinking, I mean, I could, but it's weird for you to tell me to do that because it's got...
I'm gonna have a spasm. Gonna have a spasm. You danced around it.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Another thing that contributed to Froggy getting kicked was that he tweeted at Nathan Barnett, aka Dad. He said, "Dude, I tried hyping you up at Denny's when we ate dinner, and they said they weren't fucking with you and that you were going to lose to AB. They don't even like you."
Do you want to know what the guys on H3 said? The guys on H3 said, the guys on H3 were crying about this. It's dirty fighting, guys. It's dirty fighting. It's dirty fighting. AB, you look so... Hi. Seb.
Hi.
Guy's fucking retarded. There's no way iDubbbz thinks he's like just winning. He is in this world where is he like, he's like, I'm winning. He there's this like.
I mean, I'll give him that. He has his right to protect his, you know, what people will say about his thing, whatever. That's cool and all. Like, yeah, sir, you know, it's not cool, of course. But at the same time, that situation has nothing to do with the event, and that Sam, if Sam wasn't going to be anywhere near the event in the first place, only just teaching or whatever, coaching Froggy, then that he has nothing to do with the event. Then he's just coaching Froggy. That's all he's doing.
He knows he's banned from the first event. This is like a whole thing. He's like, why was I banned from the event? I bought tickets, and because the reason like he found out he was banned from the event is he bought tickets, and they're like, hey, you're not gonna be allowed to buy tickets. And it's just like, okay. Imagine making Keemstar sound reasonable. I accidentally clicked down here. There is no tweet that says it's like that is for him. I'm really gonna miss you, John. This is like a Sam Hyde thing. This episode of unboxing so confusing. Oh fuck! Never get to see Frank Castle. I don't like Frank Castle fully, but all this because of My Little Pony dating sim. Oh fuck!
This is one of those things where it was like, oh, okay, so you basically don't have any good intentions here. You are just like, you don't like us. Like, I'm not here to play with people and give them warnings. Like, we're all adults on the card. I'm not gonna give you a warning. Actually, no, I will give you a warning if I think you have good intentions. The problem is when you tweet shit out like this and you have the text message.
I don't get this. Why is he screenshotting the notification? Couldn't he go to the tweet? Couldn't you go to the tweet? It's clear, like something big. You can't go to the tweet? Mr. iDubbbz?
Message exchange that Froggy had with me. I don't think you have good intentions. You're like trying to like ruin a relationship between me and one of my friends. Froggy deleted that tweet, and I don't think he deleted it because he felt differently. I think he deleted it because he knew that it could potentially get
he
him
probably
kicked from
just
the event. And
this is what Froggy was saying. It's like, oh, that's kind of mean towards his dad. I'm gonna delete it because it sounds mean. I'm sorry, Dad. He probably said this like, hey, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to tweet that. Let's say the dad in Froggy Fresh tweet.
Would also make him look like an asshole, but he basically reiterated that same thing in a Twitter space.
When I was at fucking Denny's, I was all like telling them, yo, Dad's a fucking savage. And they're all like, no, Dad doesn't spar with high level fucking competition.
He's not fucking high level. Okay, guys. This is high level. This is iDubbbz. This is high level.
Dad comes forward, left hand on the pipe. Tony, if Dad would straighten those shots out, he'd be better served throwing the straight left hand.
Guys, high level. Guys, look, it's high level. Sam, look, it's high level.
Dad coming forward, but you're seeing the fatigue on his face as well. Big breath there from Dad as he stalks.
I'm thinking these
Wait,
motherfuckers are.
so who said that? Who said that?
Fucking Ian and Anissa, like that's the way these motherfuckers are. And then they got Dad like riding for them. They don't even. And if like I wouldn't be like this, but if everybody's gonna keep calling me out, like I'm the fucking person that's fucking shit up. Like,
No,
Dad
has gotten fucking hate from H3H3 after the fight and before the fight because H3H3 is an asshole, and I wouldn't believe it if it wasn't fucking true.
Riding for them, they're all like they don't even fucking give a fuck about him.
And in the same Twitter space where Froggy says this, Sam Hyde, Froggy's hero, calls Nathan a rapist like several times.
That Nathan Barnett guy, I guarantee you that guy would rape somebody if he had the opportunity.
Yeah, legally he would rape somebody in Minecraft, by the way. In Minecraft.
Okay. Sam Hyde. Okay, Sam Hyde. You shouldn't have said that. Nick, I can't say his fucking name. Nick, I'm just gonna call him Nicholas Diorius, or Nick, for short. it's just playing with fucking Sam Hyde because he kind of wants to suck up, but like he's funny. Not like in this Twitter space.
Yes.
He if he had the chance to rape a woman, he would.
What?
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft, Keem.
I don't want anything to do with Sam. I don't want anything to do with people that think what Sam is doing is okay.
No, it's not okay.
Here's part of the
But
Twitter
you're
space.
making a big fucking deal about it. You know why? Seb, do you want to know? I never knew Sam Hyde was a fucking thing until all of this. Until like the last shit from last year. Nothing could have happened. I would have never known. I wouldn't have fucking known who fucking Sam Hyde is.
Is sort of questioning Tyler with why he wouldn't, respond to Anissa. And I think that's a very valid question because you ask any of our fighters and it's like, yeah, Anissa was the one who like solved.
Do you want to show the text, iDubbbz?
She is more
Let's
communicative
see the text.
And she's better at communicating than I am. I fucking suck.
Yeah, clearly.
Look at this shit. So Anissa.
Show the Anissa text.
She is the one.
She's your girlfriend. Show the text. Maybe she didn't want to show him because he didn't want to see the guys that were texting her and how much they loved her eating her out and fucking her right in front of a picture of iDubbbz on the wall.
Talk to.
How was I even supposed to know Ian and Anissa were mad when I get one call from Justin Tracy, then a text message, I respond to it immediately, say, could you communicate through text or email? I'm training, and then nothing else. I still don't even know.
What's the last text you sent to Anissa?
It was probably some group message from
okay, but
3
what was the
months,
last
4
text
months
you
ago.
said to Anissa, just you two?
I don't have one direct text from Anissa.
Anissa's
I have
never
a group
texted
chat
you.
with my wife and Anissa. There's a group chat.
Your
I
wife
do not have any direct.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Did anyone ever text you and your wife? What was the last thing Anissa
I'm
said
letting
to
this
you and
run.
your wife, to you and your wife's phone?
Because I want iDubbbz to show the tweet. I want them to show the text.
Tense moments in the Twitter space as Froggy goes to see.
It's, hey, Tyler, I'm not with Ian. I'm home visiting family. Ian called me not feeling great, and I'm just trying to understand what's happening or how I can help.
What's the date?
Sunday, March 12th.
You don't want to respond to that?
No, because you don't know the context of that. You don't have the context. Harley, let me give you the context.
Burn our Twitter account instead of responding to that very serious and
Harley,
sympathetic text that was nowhere near threatening or.
I would need the context too.
Aggressive.
Froggy wasn't able to give context.
You're not giving context either. Harley's not giving context. No one's giving fucking context.
Respond to Anissa's call and text message in the Twitter space. Harley ended up leaving. The conversation went elsewhere. So he uploaded a Twitter video to explain the context for why he didn't respond to Anissa.
Anissa's last text, which was checking on me. Anissa's concern text of hope everything's going okay was a way for her to try to manipulate the situation, to try to do further investigation into my friendship with Sam Hyde. That was not an "Are you okay?" text. That was a Ian is not able to break your shell. Maybe a vague.
Okay, that's a wheats. That's a bit of wheats, Foggy. I think.
I could agree with that. Just like, what's the bubble? What's the other text? What's the pretext? What's the other text?
Concerned.
But I would like to get context from Anissa.
This is the picture.
What's your thought about?
I want to see the other. This is definitely like Anissa texted iDubbbz because guess what? They were definitely texting news because thing is like I was like, I'm sorry, Froggy. Here's my tits. Please talk to me. iDubbbz is boring.
Next message is manipulation. No, Froggy, we wanted to solve the problem. Let me just say, Anissa, no Froggy.
From me will be able to.
Froggy read the text, iDubbbz just showing the text. It says that there needs to be context. Doesn't show context. Man.
Just feel like this whole thing is a lot of failed communication from both parties.
Everyone's
parties
yeah, no,
involved,
it is.
Honestly,
It's just one's probably a little bit more retarded.
He thinks this text message is manipulation. No, Froggy, we wanted to solve the problem. Let
No
me just
one
say,
talks
Anissa-
about says like, hey, my boyfriend, my husband isn't getting through you. Can you let him know that?
and it's kind of hard to understand the situation if Nisa's not there to talk herself. Cause I would rather hear her side of the story than just you telling me what she was feeling like back then. Because if you were there, sure, but like, I need to hear what Anissa was
That's what I
thinking
want to hear
at the
too.
time.
Like, I want to also see the text. If you're willing to show your text of you kind of avoiding the question, and then just show the clip of the text, please text the full conversation.
Is just trying to exist.
Mm.
You know, she
I
doesn't
hope
want
I'm wrong.
anything to
I
do
hope
with
you know
the drama.
that
She doesn't
she's
want
just-
anything to do with this shit.
Okay.
I have brought a lot of it into her life, and I take
Yeah.
responsibility for that. But unfortunately, a lot of people who think that I've changed,
You're a
they
cuck.
call me a cuck or whatever, they've decided instead of saying that I've changed and that I'm the decider.
Yeah, your
of my
girlfriend is.
future,
Have you really changed? I feel like you picked up a few new, I guess, quirks, but never really changed. Honestly, you still, even with, like, you still give off the entitled asshole, because you're like, oh, I'm a new person now. You should love me now since I'm a new person. I've learned a
Oh
lot
my
from
fucking
my
god, that's
mistakes.
so fucking true. Instead of than me just calling him a retard for 6 minutes. But, no, he does act like an entitled asshole. He's and
He still does it. The only difference is that he has a new view on it,
His-
on the way to do it.
It's so
That's
fucking
all.
true, Sam. So fucking true. I don't see why he's doing that.
Like he changed the setup on how to be an entitled asshole this time. He's not the I'm gonna say what the fuck I want entitled asshole, but he's the I've learned, I've changed entitled
Exactly.
asshole.
it's that Anissa has changed me. So she has been the target of a lot of hate, and I think it's really shitty. And hearing Tyler talk about her in this way is just a reminder.
You know what? You know what my mom said to me last night because my dad was doing, because they're split up and everything, and my dad said something to my brother and my brother said it to my mom. My mom still texts me and says, "Is like, hey, I want to get to my side of the story," and says like, "Hey, I'm not willing to be in the mood or something like that, and I'm not being an ass or anything like that. Your dad isn't like that." At least she spoke for herself. That's what my mom did. Anissa just needs a cuck to do that for him.
Like, I understand that if Anissa doesn't want to be involved in drama, sure, fine, that's cool. But like, could you like get some kind of statement from her? You know, get something that she get a text and explaining why she felt this way, stuff like that. Like, you don't have to involve her physically. You can get like some kind of statement from her, at least, you know, to bring the whole context together.
No, this is her statement. She's filming iDubbbz. Is like, please say the words on the teleprompter.
Like if iDubbbz is trying to one up Tyler right now, he's trying to, but the thing what's happening is that he's one up. He's giving these kind of evidences and evidences, and we're reading them, and Tyler's just stacking on top of him again, and then Tyler says something, and that fucks it up, and then iDubbbz on again, and it's just it's a game of Jenga.
It's
basically.
You couldn't say it any more better than
this whole situation.
You were making sense, because my bias is coming in. And you're a former Froggy Fresh fan, but like, you're making sense.
Because, like, it's completely, like I said, this whole situation's failed communication skills from both parties. I think iDubbbz could have handled this better by actually being more transparent about the things that he wants. He tries to be, like, his main grievances are basically
Sam.
I don't like
Sam.
Harry is his name, or whatever, Sam. I don't like Sam, and I don't want anything to do with Sam, right?
Say it.
Okay. And then Tyler comes in and is like, okay, I'm working with him. There's me working with him has nothing to do with you or your event, because I'm going to go to the event myself. He's not coming to the event if he's banned, right? He's not coming. Of course he's not gonna come if he's banned. So what's the point of worrying about him coming to the event when he's banned? I'm not gonna bring him because if, like, I'm literally Tyler's sitting there asking him, am I gonna be able to attend the event? And iDubbbz is just being, I'll get to it.
No, he's saying, I don't know.
At another time.
He's saying, I don't know.
He's iDubbbz is putting him on a hold.
He's on his rotary phone with the accorder to it, and he's like he's have his legs laying down. He has kicked up. He's like, I don't know.
Like literally, this whole conversation, this whole situation could have been fixed with a yes or no answer, right? If iDubbbz would have said no, Tyler would be like, okay, alright then, I can event. Alright, I'll go. I'll thank you for letting me know this time. I'll go. If iDubbbz said yes, okay, they could have compromised on, he's my coach, and I've been working with this coach for months now, and getting boxing coaches is kind of hard to do anyway, and pay a lot of money to get a boxing coach usually.
It's
kind of hard to find
especially
one.
Like so fast. But this is what iDubbbz is doing. He this is what I said. He's like, no, you tell me if you're still hanging out with Sam Hyde. It's like, yeah, me and Anissa don't like him, but no, you tell him.
That whole situation could have been avoided by just answering the question. Now, and I understand. I understand iDubbbz is kind of worried about
Sam Hyde.
I guess if you were to answer that question, and he's kind of worried about the, I guess, implications or something like that, or something like that. But like, you could have worried about that later. Honestly, like, you said no, right? And if Tyler decided to make a mess about this, that would have been on him. Then it would have been on him. It wouldn't have been on you.
Exactly.
Because you said no.
He doesn't. We saw the text. He wasn't giving the clear answer. He was just saying.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. It's like he doesn't make us uncomfortable.
Literally, that text that you sown would have helped you in your favor a lot more, because Tyler would have been in the wrong if he complained about it after asking you.
Also, he leaves some context out. You notice the view alls on them. So he had more to text, but he's not showing it.
Yeah.
Why aren't you showing that? That's if this is helping your case, I would show that. If I was in,
you probably didn't think those parts were not important or something. You probably just picked and choose the ones that would have been better for him to pick the picture, the paint Tyler in a more negative light.
It doesn't work. It's just like, I don't know. Don't hang out with him. Hang out with me and Anissa. No.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like, Anissa's trying to manipulate you. What the fuck was I doing? Was I trying
No,
to
you were being her
manipulate you
cuckold.
as well? Like, you should probably come out and say that because it seems really fucking sexist.
I'm on subbing. This is so
creepy.
terrible. It's
Creepy
so
to
terrible.
You know what I feel? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I really didn't buy none of this at the beginning until I was living in it. I kept always hearing people saying like, Anissa ruined iDubbbz, Anissa ruined iDubbbz, and I was always like, nah, whatever. Like they can work out their problems, and I was never buying into that bullshit. But I swear to God, when like once you live an event, it's like, okay, I think Ian met the wrong person. I honestly think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person, it can take you to make the wrong decisions maybe. When I met my wife, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I met my wife, I got better the more time I spent with her because she like was honestly a better person than me. But I feel like, dude, honestly,
Do you want to know what Anissa said about iDubbbz behind his back early on? She talked about how much she was like, oh, he's such a like a gremlin and everything. He's such a like there's Discord DMs and all that. She was talking to her Discord and she was like, it's like iDubbbz is such a gremlin and like I should leave him. It's like, dude, your girlfriend is saying this about you. Holy shit.
he starts messing with Anissa. It's like Ian goes from the person who would be dogging people, who would sue people, to then like his event that he's running is suing people. It's like a complete flip.
By the way,
threatened
we
to
weren't
sue.
Suing Froggy. We have no interest in going to
You
court
were.
over $15,000.
Go fuck
wanted
yourself.
That $15,000 back, but you know he wasn't giving it to us, so we
It was
have
spent.
to leave it at that.
I mean, literally, you kicked him out of the event, which he worked hard for. So I think he deserves the money, honestly. I think he deserves the money. I think he deserves the money.
I do too. I hope to God he put it to wherever charity he was going.
He worked his ass off to fight, and you literally were dodging the question and asking, like, come on, man.
You know, it's sad because you know what? He's on Keemstar's card because now when he eventually gets a fight, I don't know when he's gonna get a fight with Misfits, but when Misfits puts a Froggy Fresh on the card and he's like, even if Froggy Fresh loses, it's gonna bring pay-per-views. It's gonna bring people like, hey, I actually want to see the fight that like wasn't gonna happen with Chris Ray Gun, because reminder, this is the Chris Ray Gun fight.
Go, no hesitation here. 1-2's right hand lands, but a left hook behind it. Right hand from William.
I think there's a whiskey towards the end.
Job through a couple of jobs.
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh, short right hand and drops him. That right hand puts Chris Ray Gun down. The first knockdown of Creator Class 2 goes to William Hayes.
He hit the ref. Chris Ray Gun hit the ref because he was just getting wailed on. It was sad.
You know, we're not suing him.
Froggy, if you're let back on, it's not like you're
He's
gonna
doing
get
this
another...
to just piss them off too. This is fucking. It's fucking Bo Blacks. Do you want to know what Bo Blacks looks like? Do you want to? He fucking looks more cracked out than fucking. This is look at Bo Blacks. Ugh, Bo Blacks.
Also, this is why I hate community
Yeah.
commentary channels. I
Yeah.
hate it.
This is
I hate it.
iDubbbz. You can't just show the picture of him and say it's like, wow, this guy looks.
OnlyFans joke about Anissa, right? Like,
No, I mean like if they make me sign a contract that I can't, then I won't.
You know, I find it so strange because it's like, you know,
That was a joke. Obviously, I wouldn't do any more OnlyFans.
I don't think Froggy respects sex workers. I think he has some really old.
Where does that come from? I don't respect sex work.
He's doing it again. He's analyzing people, and fucking, he's doing what he did before. He's literally, he wants to talk about something, right? He wants to talk about that whole situation, right? And then he's just bringing up other shit that has nothing to do with the thing.
Oh, and to respond to you, Foxy. So Misfits Boxing, I think, is KSI's group or something. And fucking KSI is a fucking I don't
love KSI.
really like KSI. When he was, I never found his content good. Let me just say that. I mean, he's a good boxer. I wouldn't get in a ring with him. I didn't like. I think it was just because it was like, again, what I watched as a kid was fucking. Well, I mean, I watched fucking Tobuscus, but I'm trying to not get sad when I see him upload, because I'm seeing what he's uploading sometimes. I'm just like, I don't really want to pick it up right now. And I watch all the Minecraft YouTubers, and glad I wasn't molested by any of them. And then I watched. I would watch a lot of Minecraft, but then I was also watching a lot of like Thomas the Tank Engine sometimes. I might have been I might be just. I just might have some weird autism. But I didn't really found some parts of his content funny. So I'm not like, but I also knew I was like, wasn't really missing much if I watched him. This one.
Isn't it for years?
When he was getting canceled, I'm like, it was more of a British thing. And I was just like, oh man, he's really getting canceled over this. But I can see why he's getting canceled.
He's fine now. It doesn't. People try to cancel him, and he's I think he's one of these YouTubers that when he makes mistakes, he owns up to them.
Like this
a
one.
lot of these other ones, barely. Yeah.
No, exactly. I mean, people are saying it's like, oh, it's Hollis for fucking.
It actually means to change, and actually does change.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's like, you know what, Logan Paul served it. I was like, he turned back. He turned back to an asshole halfway through. I was like, man, it's like you had good graces with the community. He works, and I tried Prime. It is fucking sugary. I do not like it's good, but I can see why kids like it. And I won't have it every day. I've had 2 Primes to this point. I have the Ice Pop.
I never tried Prime. I don't drink drinks anyway. So I don't even like Gatorade.
When we meet, I'm gonna give you like a shot of Prime. I'll give you only.
Oh, the dates have changed to
okay.
Early June. It's early June.
I guess I was gonna say it's like we're still streaming. It's like you don't have to admit that, but
yeah. I'm not. Yeah, dates for it. I mean.
Okay, that's good to know. It's early June. Sorry.
Tired opinions about people who do sex work. I think he has a lot of weird opinions as well about masculinity and shit.
Ian's masculinity has been completely removed via Anissa.
A lot of it's not explicitly said, but when you listen to the
You know who should get in the ring with iDubbbz? Deji. Also, no, because Deji will get a fight. Will get a win.
Sure. I'm still happy. I'm still happy when Deji came back with that one fight. Oh my god, that was. Oh my god.
What Deji did to Keem?
I loved it. I fucking loved that fight. The fight he had, with his kind of his last chance fight.
I feel so sorry. Yeah. Like, But like everyone, like his brother was saying, it's like you need to quit, man. Like either you're gonna dedicate, either it's like you straight like
Yeah,
everyone,
I know.
everyone
Yeah,
says it's like true. It's like
before,
you need to
yeah.
either dedicate yourself to this or don't.
And he did
Yeah,
that
no.
though. He did. He did. He was gone for like I think a year. He was gone for a
Did he
year.
win
No
or did he
videos for a
lose?
year. Working on it.
Oh,
He won.
okay.
He fucking
I
won.
didn't follow that because of course the drama channels don't want to talk about him winning. I would have.
But you go to his fight. Go to his fight. Please go to his fight. It's so good.
Is it
It's
Eternity
so good.
Devil or?
Like you
Is it
you
Eternity Devil?
Huh?
Well, who was he fighting?
What? Fuck. I think it was.
Oh.
Hold on.
Genji.
I don't remember who it was. It was someone. This Misfits Deadzy. I think it was his. I think it was his.
Oh,
fifth or
it was
fourth
Fuzi.
fight, if I remember.
Yeah, but I would have taken Deji so much. I don't like Fuzi.
Yes. Yep. Fuzi. Yep. That was a
We're
great
gonna
fight.
skim-
That was a great
We're
fight.
gonna skim through it.
Especially for him.
Oh.
But his focus in that entire fight. Oh my god. you can tell he could have got better opponents, but I still think he did great though. I still think he did great. Most people was mad at him for what opponents KSI chose. I still think he did a great job. I feel and props to Swarms and the other dude. Props to both of them. Props to both of them for standing in that ring anyway. Anyone that gets into that ring anyways gets
We're not gonna do it. I'll bitch
Yeah,
about
it's
iDubbbz. I'm like, if I get in the ring with iDubbbz, I'm bringing a gun. It's like, pussy. Could you imagine? iDubbbz calls me up and is like, I want to fight you, Tacoma. Let's fucking fight. And like, he gets in the ring and he's like, I'm gonna get my first win. And he pulls out a gun. Bam! Bam! It's like, first win? Nah, you're gonna lose. Final loss. I won't do that. And plus, you know what I'll do? I'll just piss him off. To piss off if iDubbbz said he's like, I want to fight Tacoma. I was like, I'll just go fight with iDubbbz. I'll just fight with Sam. Go fight with Sam Hyde. That would scare him off. Oh god, this is the last fucking 8 minutes.
Jokes, it's like, oh, that's actually just your opinion phrased in a comedic way.
There was some type of nerd fight last year, and Chris Raygun and all these people, it's like some big ethos worshiping party.
It is an
at these
ethos
things,
worship.
and I-
It kind of is. It's sponsored by Fansly. People are giving shit to Fansly for being sponsored to that, for being glorified possibly porn, for fucking probably kids to find it. It is. I'm saying this as a fucking NSFW artist too. I'm saying is like, hey, I won't go there, but I know there's porn there.
Forget what all this shit is all about, but everybody's there to worship ethos or fucking ethos or like touching ethos titty or pussy or it's always that, and it's just like,
is that Crip Daddy out there? Fuck yeah. I love how he's clipping this because he doesn't want to fucking start bashing the other people.
He probably thought he was gonna go there and beat some fucking nerd up, and he was gonna win. Like, I don't know if they're giving. I think they give away like OnlyFans girls there at these events. I don't know what kind of sponsorship going on. Like, if you win certain fights, I think you get to own some of these girls for some of the nights.
It sounds like joking.
I don't know how it works, but I think
It sounds
Chris
like
was
a terrible
he had
joke, but
plans to go
sounds
beat up a
like
nerd
joking.
and like whatever they get to like, at least one of these girls. And so like he got the,
Yeah, it's a joke
Ian
because he
was
keeps
probably
running it
thinking,
into
like,
it, and it's kind of a bad joke.
Yeah, it's a terrible
Because
joke.
it's on a podcast,
Terrible.
and they're like,
Yeah.
"That's funny." I don't know what we're saying. That's what the joke is.
It's a terrible joke.
Man, I need to
It's
stop
terrible.
all this, probably.
No, Froggy, keep going. I think you should keep going. I think the women of the world need to hear your opinions on these things. Talk more about how sex workers are property. That's a funny joke. It was
We're
super
sex
funny the third
workers.
time that you
And we
referred to
hate this
women as
guy.
property. That was the funniest
Well,
one. Because when
but
you said lease, I was like,
jokes are subjective. You said that yourself, iDubbbz. You said that yourself, remember? You remember?
This face just says, it's like, me smart. Me smart.
You basically use that same logic to justify yourself saying the N-word, remember?
This is me winning.
Remember?
This is me winning the fight. This is the face he had uploading the video.
yeah, I know what a lease is. Even if you didn't do any of the Sam Hyde stuff, why would we want you at our event? Like, if you're just gonna blatant.
Well, it's Froggy. So you watch Froggy Fest. Was this the old Froggy Fresh too?
Old Froggy Fest used to make these music videos, these just like stupid, some of these sometimes stupid, sometimes stories that he made with like a friend in his neighborhood, whatever, and stuff like that. Music videos, basically. It was fun. It was a lot of fun watching those videos, though. I really enjoyed those videos. I still watch them from time to time too.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he doesn't even use that channel anymore. The Froggy Fresh, like people still call him that, but sometimes, but I know he goes by Tyler Cassidy now.
Yeah.
But I know people still remember him as.
I just
Froggy
had to ask
Fresh.
because you watched him. I didn't. Again, we can look.
Yeah, I did. Think of it like I would say. Let me see. Like a good comparison to what his videos were like. I guess like old school, like that's old school like 2012 music videos. Basically like a Tobuscus video a little bit of that. It was like kind of like his Tobuscus music videos sometimes that he did. Sometimes, but stuff like that. But like more on the side of like storytelling with goofy themes and shit. Like one, there was a whole list of music videos that he did about himself and his friend, and then he has this other character who's kind of a bully in the neighborhood, whatever. And the videos, all the videos set on a different kind of theme, almost like a different kind of theme for that specific video. So you had one where he talked about people stealing bikes, basically. He had a two-parter of that, and then he had one talking about candy, and then one about Halloween, when Halloween came up. Or
Fuck. Now I'm feeling bad. I never watched it. Again, like this is an old YouTube account, so it has all my subscription. I showed people what I still subscribe to. Like I watch Zach Scott games because like that was the thing. I can tell you, like some of these guys are like older guys. I watch Vanos Gaming. I watched a lot. Who is this guy? Who's this user not found? I don't know why I subscribed to this. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, see again, like, and this has to be like 5 years ago. This also might have, because I've also used to let my brother use this account, so that like, I didn't watch Turkey Tom until not Filthy Frank until like recently. A lot of these guys, like the Gaming Lemon, I watched. There was a lot of gaming videos I watched. The Gaming Lemon was one. I loved his fucking videos. iDubbbz, he made good videos. He also said this was gonna be his magnum opus of going away from content cops, but it just kind of is not like that.
This does
It's
feel like
content cop,
cop.
but it's like he's taking it seriously. The whole point of him doing, if I'm just assuming this, I'd probably not. He probably took this seriously, but he wasn't taking it seriously. He went out and shot gnomes for Keemstar's video. He fucking went out on public called. I was like, Leafy has a bad chin for this fucking Leafy video. Called fucking Rice Gum a loser. But now, and in the beginning of this video, he says, he's like, I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have made those videos. It's like, so is Keemstar clear now? Is Leafy clear now? Like, Leafy, I don't like the way he's tweeting some of his stuff, but he's also on fucking crack cocaine. So, say what you want about Leafy.
Isn't Leafy like
yeah,
30 something now?
Yeah, he lost all of his money or something like that. Yes, but he ripped on this Nico because he's forced on Rumble because no one everywhere else wants him back on their platform. Yeah, but he fucking criticized. I think he was watching a Sneeko stream. He's like, I can't believe that I have to share a platform with this fucking idiot. I was like, Leafy, let me say this. You know why you have to share a platform with this guy. You know exactly why. And it's funny that he's ripping into him because he's done his I don't give a shit about anyone arc. And I'm glad Keem and Leafy patched it up. Like, the internet's two worst assholes fucking patched it up and be friends again. Again, Leafy makes comments like, he's like, oh guys, I'm an asshole. Steal it.
I have an account on Rumble.
I don't want to because it's. I want to make one on Kick probably, but Rumble just feels like a glorified conservative. I'm a pro-conservative guy. I don't like those websites. I don't like.
I give Rumble 2 years props. Like every other
I give it 1 year. I give it a good 1 year before it fucking collapsed on NSF.
Cause remember, what was that other? It was that other video one that
Mixer.
died after like a year. I feel it was called. Not that one.
Vimeo.
It was
Storyfire.
2018. No, not
There's
that
a
one.
lot of them.
It was one before Storyfire.
It wasn't Vimeo. It wasn't Daily Motion. Because those are still kind of around.
No. Vimeo and
Daily Motion, you could watch porn videos on. That's how I did access as a kid.
Yeah, I know.
That's how I found Giant stuff. Man. Well, I wonder, maybe if I watched iDubbbz early on and everything, maybe I could have been a cock. Just kidding. No, just to let you know, Sonic Giantis is the reason why I'm here today. Man.
I'm trying to see if there's any art channels on here.
Rumble is very hard to get into. Like, I couldn't.
Oh God, it's just a bunch of AI art videos.
What video on where you are at? Oh yeah.
Rumble.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Rumble I give it 1 year tops. I also give iDubbbz like 2-3 years tops before he's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry, please accept me back. I'm gonna turn on my fan, it's gonna be a little bit loud. I'm sorry guys.
I can't believe Kick is still alive.
Kick's only alive because...
So I used to have
Yeah.
a Kick.
I want...
I think I still have their account. I haven't been on Kick in such a
Yeah,
long time.
I just can't. Audio monitoring. What's audio monitoring again? Never mind. I want to turn on my fan, but I also don't want to turn it on because then it gets loud and no one likes to hear it. Alright. There's 6 minutes left. Someone said there's something about this.
Disrespect sex workers and women and other fighters, saying that they're here to touch ethos. Like, it is so disrespectful and shitty. I don't want to share the space with you. I don't want other people to be uncomfortable because you're there. Like, you don't get the vibe, all right? The vibe is sex workers and fighting, I guess. And you don't like the sex workers part.
Froggy never
Froggy is
said
doing
the sex
Sam Hyde
workers part.
dirty work by, shit-talking Anissa. I think it's just pretty clear that he holds similar opinions to Sam Hyde and similar opinions to Sam Hyde fans, which is like, you're just gonna repeat the shit that your hero is saying.
You have to ditch.
Drop Yoko Ono, bro. It's gotta be over. It's gotta be over.
And leave the girl. Ditch the girl.
I think Ian met the wrong person. I honestly think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person, it can take you to make the wrong decisions.
He's probably a succubus that's like sucking the life out of him.
Sad to see you didn't make the card again. When will iDubbbz break free from that succubus that is holding him back?
Everyone just keeps asking Sam Hyde about the iDubbbz thing. Sam Hyde doesn't care. He keeps doing that.
Completely removed via Anissa.
Anissa's concern text of hope everything's going okay was a way for her to try to manipulate the situation.
I think initially you can just buy that.
Yeah.
I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity.
Yeah.
Her anal bead package came out, and it was $100 to look at pictures of her with anal beads.
I think they give away like OnlyFans girls there. Like, you get to own some of these girls. They get to like lease one of these girls.
So Ian really embarrassed himself. And so he didn't want Sam at his event because Ian doesn't want people who are bigger and more talented than him upstaging him. That's what it is.
Tyler is like repeating all of these narratives about how I've changed for the worst.
Where is he repeating that Ian says the Yoko Ono? You know what? He doesn't bring up Tommy C. Fucking Tommy C. He doesn't want to bring up Tommy C. Because Tommy C. straight up said it. He's like, I don't think. Tommy said it, and I'm gonna probably misquote him. Tommy C. said, "Oh, Anissa's not not Yoko Ono because Yoko Ono had a little bit more power or something like that." And again, he probably said something different, but like he said, "Oh, Anissa's not the Yoko Ono. She's just not that controlling. He's just doing this to make her happy, and this is what he's doing. He's doing this to make her happy." Because he doesn't want to lose her. Because he's gonna lose her. She's gonna ditch him. She has this pattern. There's a lot of women YouTubers that have dealt with her, and she says just like, she just drops us. You're gonna get dropped probably iDubbbz soon. You're probably gonna get it, and it's gonna hurt because you did all this stuff for her.
The person,
and you're just gonna feel bad.
Responsible for my my change in a bad way is Anissa. Anissa is a manipulative person. Oh yeah, that I'm like concerned about getting upstaged by
You
Sam
are scared.
or people who are more talented than me, which is insane to me because I've put on this event twice, me as the main fight, and I've lost both times. That's pretty upstaged. As a side note,
you are, because the internet clowns on you for it.
Sam Hyde has made it a habit to try to sound like a reasonable person by saying, if Ian and Anissa just asked, I'll stop harassing them.
Yeah, if Ian ever hit me up and was like, "Hey man, can you leave me alone?" I'd stop talking about him. Whatever. I don't care that much.
If you ask me to stop,
okay.
Have you asked him? Have you asked him?
He's gonna indirectly say it. He's like, I've asked before. No. The only reason why fucking Sam Hyde has to talk about Anissa is because it's one of his fucking stupid idiots that come from it. They're like, I really want to start something for iDubbbz to get clipped or something like that. Because people do this all the time. Someone could come into my chat and say, "Is like, what do you think of current politics?" and clip me fucking saying something like, "I fucking hate this guy" and all that stuff. People do this all the time. I do it. I've seen other people do it. It's not new.
Well, stop.
Which on its face is already an insane thing to say. Of course, no one wants to be harassed.
If they let Froggy back on the card, I won't tweet at Ian or Anissa ever again. I'll shut up forever. How about that?
I get to bring back someone on the card who doesn't respect me, my wife, other fighters, and in return I have the chance of not being harassed by Sam Hyde? Oh man, how can I refuse that? Just so we're on the same page in case I have to make a future video, you heard what Sam Hyde said. If he's a respectable guy, he's not going to continue to harass me because he says, by his own admission, he doesn't...
But. Really? I wonder if Sam Hyde would have just shut up if Froggy Fresh was back on the card.
Doesn't care that much.
I don't care that much.
This is my request. I would like you to not harass me or my wife or anyone.
You're gonna get harassed now because
also harassment encompasses.
You're gonna get harassed because you made this stupid video. Everyone's watching it, and everyone in the comments don't even like you. You'll never stop and they're just referencing Sam Hyde's fucking characters. This is by far the most schizophrenic comments section of the video. Probably. The schizophrenia is from all Sam Hyde's fans. Days of Max and Ian in their distant memory. I watched one of Max Mofo's recent videos. It's not bad. I mean, he unboxes, so my brain is fried at this point. Thanks to Sam. Yeah, they're all referencing Sam Hyde's video. I miss John so much, American hero. John was the chosen one from real. Fucking hell. iDubbbz made this video. You know what's funny? People also didn't want to comment on this too. Sad. After the whole Creator Class fight, everyone forgot about the Froggy Fresh stuff. Everyone forgot about it.
Yeah.
The fight was over. Everyone's like, oh, that was a pretty good fight. Too bad Froggy Fresh wasn't there. I don't care anymore. And then Ian posts this video and says, I don't want to be harassed anymore, guys. Guys, I don't want to be harassed anymore. I'm going to make this schizophrenic video about, or not schizophrenic, but he's fucking being a spurg or whatever. He's having this mental breakdown on a video saying Froggy Fresh was mean to me and my wife by hanging out with Sam Hyde.
Little loopholes, all right? You can't just then like refer to me as a goblin and be like, I didn't say his name. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about a goblin. That's not acceptable. Another thing I want to make clear is that the decision to kick Froggy from the card isn't just for like me and Anissa's
you have a good night.
There are a lot of people
Foxy.
who don't want anything to do with Sam Hyde who are fighting on our card. There are a lot of people who are our fans who want nothing to do with Sam Hyde. So we're trying to protect them. We're trying to protect the environment that we're in, and we want it to be comfortable for everyone. I truly believe if we had Froggy participate through the rest of the event, it would have made the event worse, like noticeably worse, because we are all trying to work together to make the show as good as possible, And I think if Froggy doesn't fuck with what we got going on, he was going to make it difficult. One way or another, it was going to be difficult. In closing, I want to say that Creator Clash is probably the single best thing that I've ever done in my life. It has, brought so much joy to me and Anissa. It has brought the most awesome people that I've ever met. It's brought them into my life, and I'm super grateful. And I want to keep doing it, and this event means so much to me, and I'm going to protect it. And I'm going to protect the fighters and the people involved in the event. And, I'm not, when it comes to people wanting to fuck around and mess with the vibes, I'm not going to tolerate it. You're going to get kicked from
Your
the
girlfriend's
card
getting dicked
if you're
down
being
by
a piece of
someone.
shit, and if you're not
Not you.
communicating and if you're not cooperating. And I want nothing new with Sam Hyde as well. So fuck that guy.
Your girlfriend will
Thank
leave
you
you.
so much for watching. Goodbye.
I paid money. I'm on the floor seats, and I see like some shenanigans going down. I take a photo
I think I know that guy. I don't know who he is.
of it. It's just people holding up a sign. It said Froggy did nothing wrong. Like
seemingly innocuous.
Yeah, right.
Brendan
I go to this
Buckingham?
after event, and
I'm sorry, I'm good. Buckingham. That is him. This was 9 days ago. He clipped this. He looked at Brendan Buckingham's video, and this unnerved him. Just fucking ticked off iDubbbz. Yeah.
Anissa comes up to me. She comes up and says, that tweet was really not cool, and I just apologized. I felt kind of like a bitch. I was like, why the fuck did I apologize?
Masculinity had been completely removed via Anissa.
What is your final thoughts on that?
Both parties fucked up, basically.
I could agree. I just think iDubbbz just had his girlfriend write a video for him because he did not think that he was allowed that he didn't like the hate. He didn't like the people telling him that it's like, hey, you kind of fucked up. And he turned to his girlfriend and he turned to himself. He's like, this is an issue I'm going to be stubborn on because I don't need to be stubborn on. And anything like that. He just wanted to be so stubborn about it where he didn't need to. He didn't need to just sit there and say, folks, this is why I need to be an asshole. This is why I need to say to everyone that I can't speak for myself. My girlfriend can't speak for myself. We can't take it that we kick a guy out because he was hanging around with one guy, and we can't say that yes or no, I don't like you working out with this guy. The whole part where Froggy was saying, the whole part where Ian was saying Froggy wasn't a good character, or was saying that stuff was mean and everything else like that. I was like, what? No, it's not because that. You just don't. Just say it. Just say it, iDubbbz. It could have been a 1 second video. Just say it. I was like, not this whole thing where you have to find ways of fucking defeat Froggy. Just say, he's like, hey, I didn't like what Froggy Fresh said. Is like, maybe I shouldn't have kicked them off, but I didn't like what he said, so, and I quote, he says like, and I quote, I kicked him off the thing because I asked him, I was like, please don't hang around with Sam Hyde. And he could have said that in the text, too. And just straight up said, is like, he could have just straight up said to Froggy, is like, don't hang out with Sam Hyde, please. He might screw up the event. I know you spend money already on this. If you can't, just don't make anything with him. And just say it straight up. You don't need to make a fucking 6-hour text chain about it. Or something like that. I think, for the last 6 minutes, we're going to look at what Twitter has to say. I think the main reason why iDubbbz don't mind the whole drama thing is because I have a negative respect for Sam Hyde, a guy who spurts $5K on not even funds. Yeah, man. What? iDubbbz banned Froggy. Sam Hyde brought from his events and used their negative reactions from being banned as why he's so true. His response was shit. Flamenco, oh god. I don't know if that's the clown nose. The best evidence in that is video is totally left off. It doesn't matter if he doesn't care or doesn't care about the truth. He has no longer trust Crocker. Ian cares or not. iDubbbz. Want to make a gotcha documentary about Sam Hyde. Find out he got punked and wanted to get proceeds to go home. Sam Hyde Group releases their own documentary about iDubbbz. I don't want Sam Hyde to do anything to do with Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde and similar opinions to Sam Hyde fans, which is like your hero is saying.
You have to ditch Yoko Ono.
Drop Yoko Ono, bro. It's got to be over. It's got to be over.
And leave the girl. Ditch the girl.
I think Ian met the wrong.
Yeah, he blocked everyone here just because they were talking about him.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, just mute that because we don't know what's gonna say. The biologic iDubbbz doesn't respect black people. What do you think of this, Sab? By iDubbbz's logic, he doesn't respect black people and is 100% racist.
That decision that he made for that is stupid. That was a stupid decision he made for that. Just going over to her. You talked about her in your video and then just saw up at her at her event. Wow.
These tweets are just fucking clowning on him hard. He's not gonna live this down. He is fucking spazzing out because people are doing this to him. iDubbbz showing his parents his newborn baby. What? Just people. Oh, fucking people saying true. That ruined my mood. Fucking hell. Oh no. iDubbbz's girlfriend. Find out he has a girlfriend. It's like, no. People aren't mad about fucking iDubbbz having a girlfriend. The problem they had was iDubbbz is having a girlfriend that makes fucking OnlyFans. Probably didn't. There's tweets and stuff that like of her treating him like shit. And yes, they're probably a little bit kids or something like that, but Max Mofo burner. Is this actually Max Mofo? He's gotta ask his wife if he's allowed to make him again. Watching people talk on iDubbbz for defending his wife and get rid of shitty people absolutely is insane. But like, people can change. He didn't change. He just turned more into an asshole. Oh, please do. I love this one. iDubbbz looks like...
I love how this video just shows up on my Twitter page. It's very much.
I love the one where it's just everyone says is like, iDubbbz looks like a crack addict. Everyone looks like a crack addict on YouTube. Everyone's using crack. It's cool to use crack, guys. Not really.
Of a day, it's pretty poetically beautiful that the man who made Content Top, a video series that was made to comedically critique individuals and those around them, is seemingly breaking down right in front of our very eyes. All because him and others around him are being comedically critiqued. So, all in all, I guess the lesson to be learned here is that, this is what e-girl pussy does to a motherfucker. And at the end of the day, it's pretty poetically beautiful that the man who made Content Top, a video...
Yeah.
That's what bad e-girl pussy gives you. Oh, fuck. That's what I'm gonna call it the stream. Is I'm gonna upload the VOD of this. I'm gonna clip up the one half and say it's like, here's the life is quirky, and here's the iDubbbz me calling him a retard 6 times before Sav has to fucking calm me down and not call him a spaz out like a... Guys, I'm gonna spaz out too. I'm gonna have my girlfriend... I'm gonna have my girlfriend come in and say, she's like, you...
I'm kind of glad I moved it to June because now I get to I'm gonna stream the Street Fighter 6 launch.
Oh,
I'm gonna stream on the 6th on the launch day
June
for
2nd.
June 2nd, I think.
You said early June, right?
Yeah. I know. Yeah, early June. Like it's at least before the 27th. So right around there. So
Here, let me end stream. Thank you guys for coming. I'm just gonna end it here.